Super Smash Brothers, where all your favorite characters go to.
Doesn't matter what comes, friends goes better.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, you're working for the Fight Show, only on YouTube.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. If you haven't seen the last video, be sure you go up, click in the right hand corner to check out the ECS tuning sway bar brackets that we got installed on the Mk7 GTI. Today we are doing a big bracing modification, and it's something that I've been looking forward to doing for a while now. I've had my eye on this piece for a little bit. It's been sitting in a shopping cart online, and I'm happy to say that I finally have it. So right here is our Eurosport rear hatch cross brace. So what this does is it fits behind your rear seats, mounts to either side of the car, and just gives it a big amount of rigidity in the rear to stop everything from flexing, because the rear of the GTI is just, you know, it's a big open space right over the suspension. There's nothing really keeping the top of the car from flexing, so this should help quite a bit. I've read online and forums that a lot of people love these cross braces to give it a more sporty feel, and I chose Eurosport because it seemed like a really easy way to install it. It is also removable, so if I need to throw something big in the trunk with the seats down, I can just take it out really quickly, you know, 6 bolts, and be on my way. So what we're gonna do is get the instructions for this thing. This isn't a how-to video or anything. This is just how I install it, so you guys can check it out for reference. But we're gonna get into the car and get this thing installed. Also comes with all of the hardware that you need. It includes a riv nut spreader tool, I guess, because we're going to put these little riv nuts into the car so we can bolt everything down. And in the trunk here, it's going to fit on this side to that side, right behind the rear seats. The rear seats will be able to fold up and everything still, so it almost is gonna work as a rear strut tower bar, in a sense, I guess, if you were to compare it to anything, by just adding 2 more points of contact and support in the rear end. So I'm gonna get the seats down. I'm gonna take the rear cargo mat out and start to measure up things and get everything situated where we need it. I'm gonna take my time on this, so I'm gonna do my best to show you guys, but some of the things might be a little redundant, like cutting the carpets and things like that. So sit back, relax, let's get the music going and get this install on the road. All of our riv nuts are in both sides. So next thing is we just need to install the bar itself, and I'm not gonna put Loctite on the bolts, just FYI, because I plan on taking this out if I need to, so I want to be sure it's not gonna, you know, strip the riv nuts out or anything like that. So hardest part is done. Now we just gotta bolt it up and install it. YouTube magic. It is installed, ready to go. It took a lot longer than this video made it out to be. That's partially due to my fault. One of the bolts down here, I guess tightened a little bit too much, or at least I didn't tighten the pressure nut down enough, and unfortunately it pulled out, so had to get it out, run to the hardware store, get a new one. So it's in there now, no big deal. I gotta clean up a little bit of the metal flakes and everything, but it's in there and it is really, really strong. It moves the whole car when you shake it. So that definitely should keep things a little bit more rigid in the rear. And I'm really happy with that. I'm happy I got this installed. It makes the car look much more sporty. Like when you open the trunk, it just, you know, it looks cool. It's cool, and it's gonna work well for the car. Here's what it looks like with the seats up. You don't lose that much trunk space, maybe a couple inches, but I doubt it'll be noticeable. So definitely a modification that takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of time, but you can get it done at home. Just like all the things I do, I choose to do modifications that I can do at home. Makes me feel like I learned something. I hope you guys have learned something. And this is from Eurosport. So if you want this product, it's by Eurosport. I also have their front tower bar, so that's installed as well. So one more thing as far as bracing goes, I want to get the iSweep front brace that goes on the front control arms, and hopefully that should be the end of stiffening the car up. I think it should be good after that, and then we can start working on tires, wheels, and other odds and ends, and just making this an all-around perfect daily driver that's ready to go to autocross or hit the back roads. So if you guys like this video, be sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, leave your comments, and we'll see you in the next video.